Hey everybody, I'm Jessica Brodie, and this is Shining the Light. So I have two kids and two stepkids. They are 11, 12, 13, and 14, at least for another month, and then we switch up ages again. And every one of them likes to stump everybody else with riddles. And one of our favorite riddles in the family, and I think we all know it at this point, how do you eat an elephant? Now the answer, of course, is pretty simple. One bite at a time. And of course, responses vary from the intricate to the mundane, with people coming up with all these creative tools and intelligent designs of exactly how they're going to accomplish this task. You know, we like to make things so complicated, don't we? It's the same thing with stress. It's like I tend to take something that is so little in the big picture and I blow it completely out of perspective and proportion. You know, at least 1 or 2 days a month, I actually take to my bed for a power nap or a little pity party because I get so overwhelmed with my to-do list. And it's almost like clockwork. You know, I just reach this point where everything just seems so big and how am I ever going to get it done? It becomes like this giant, immovable mountain, you know, and I feel powerless to even get it to budge. And it feels like it's going to just fall at any second. And I don't know how I'm going to get out of the situation. It just feels like I can't possibly climb it and get to the other side. Of course, this is just the devil messing with my head. These are not difficult things. This is not life or death. You know, this is just a to-do list. And on those days when I vent to my husband about how overwhelmed I feel, he's always quick with his response. He says, write it all down. And remember, you don't have to do everything all at once. First you do one thing, and then you do the next, and then you do the next. And he's right. And when I take his advice, I feel so much better. It's never as big as I always make it out to be. If I just look at it realistically and do one thing at a time, everything's fine. Breathe. It's like one task at a time, one day at a time, one bite at a time. That's how you eat an elephant. That's how you knock out your to-do list. That's how you run a marathon. I mean, everything is connected in that way, one thing at a time. I think that's sometimes our problem. You know, we get so focused on what's going to happen tomorrow that worry starts to paralyze us. But Jesus had some really strong words to say about worry. Now, worry, at its essence, is a temptation, because what it really is for many of us is a slump in faith. In Matthew 6, 25 to 27, Jesus says, "Therefore I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat or drink, or about your body, what you will wear. Is not life more than food, and the body more than clothes? Look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap or store away in barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not much more valuable than they? Can any one of you, by worrying, add a single hour to your life?" And Jesus goes even further. He tells us that the flowers are dressed even more splendidly than even King Solomon with all of his earthly riches, reminding us that God takes care of us even better than he does the flowers. Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself, he says. Each day has enough trouble of its own. And we're not guaranteed tomorrow either. In the book of James 4, verses 13 to 15, he reminds us, now listen, you who say, today or tomorrow we will go to this or that city and spend a year there, carry on business, and make money. Why, you do not even know what will happen tomorrow. What is your life? You are a mist that appears for a little while and then vanishes. Instead, you ought to say, if it's the Lord's will, we will live and do this or that. One day at a time, one bite at a time, focus on the now. Now, today's topic, which is Banishing Worry One Bite at a Time, is one of 10 I've included in a free ebook I created to help people shrug off their worries and their anxieties and center themselves in God. The book is called A God-Centered Life, 10 faith-based practices when you're feeling anxious, grumpy, or stressed. And the book is free for anybody who signs up for my weekly blog. So just go to jessicabrodie.com, enter your email address, and you'll get it for free. And if you are already a blog subscriber and you haven't gotten your free copy, just email me and I will send it to you. That's all for today, friends. Have a great week. Connect with me on social media, comment below, let me know how I can pray for you, pray for me, and remember, have a great week. God bless you, and keep on shining the light.